So if you see Moles looking a bit sad today, you'll know why. While doing my research into this best man speech, and yes, hard to believe I know, but I did do some research, I discovered that it's customary for the best man speech to contain a history lesson involving some major event that took place on the day of the groom's birthday. Unfortunately, nothing seems to have happened. Although the nurses on the ward where Adam was born still refer to that day as Ugly Tuesday. Now, I wouldn't say that Adam was an ugly baby, but only had morning sickness after he was born. He was a slightly slow starter as well. At play school, he was different from the other 5-year-olds. He was 11. I remember one day sitting in a Pizza Hut when the waiter asked him if he would like his pizza cut into 4 or 8 pieces. Adam's reply was, well, you better make it 4, I'll never eat 8. After a slow start, Adam did make it to school, and I have managed to obtain some of his old school reports. The first one reads, Adam was an ideal pupil who excelled at most subjects. Sorry, I've read that one. That should be, Adam was an idle pupil who was expelled from most subjects. Geography, Adam is the only one in the class who thinks Ellesmere Port is a fine table wine. Biology, while Adam is often very enthusiastic, he took it a little too far by revising for his blood test. Religious education, Adam's understanding of Christianity is very limited, so much that he still believes the book of Genesis was written by Phil Collins. While looking on the internet to see if anything had happened the day Adam was born, I did find some interesting stuff on continental drift. Now, I know you didn't come here for a lecture on plate tectonics and geography, but bear with me, this is interesting stuff. Apparently, the continents of Europe and America are moving towards each other at a rate of about 5 centimetres a year. Now, this is very slow progress. Scientists have actually created a scale to measure things that move very slowly, known as the Adam Green scale, as it's based on the time it's taken to make an honest woman out of Jenny. Can I just wait for my speech for a moment and ask, Adam, how am I doing? The reason I asked my brother how I was doing, he has promised that if I do a good job today, I can be the best man at his next wedding. While everyone's still awake, I'd like to read some cards and telegrams which Adam and Jenny have received. And what I've done, everyone here is really generous and has given Adam and Jenny a card, so I'm not going to read them all out because you've practically all the secrets in this now. So I've chosen a few at random, and if you're lucky enough to have your card read out, then drinks on you. Right, so, who's first? Just joking. Wishing you both every happiness, love from, is it Jan and Paul, is it? Jan Cap, sorry, no. Mr. and Mrs. Pennington, sorry. Wishing you all happiness in your future. Love and best wishes, Hilda. I've got one here. Obviously, been the person who bought this card's very rich. It was 99 pence. Congratulations, Adam and Jenny. We wish you both happiness. What a lovely surprise, roast dinner. We always thought that when you got married, it would be pizza and chips and sausage and mash. With love, Mum and Dad. And I've also received a couple of telegrams before I got here to Adam. We could have been so good together. I will miss our nights by the pool. Lots of love, Michael Barrymore. Dear Adam, congratulations on getting married, and also on winning our Big Spender of the Month award. Lots of love from the dancers at Angels Pole Dancing Club in Liverpool. They've also asked me to pass on your Platinum's membership card, which I've got here for you. To Adam and Jenny, hope you have a wonderful day. Sorry we can't be there. Lots of love, Mr. and Mrs. Farkin and the whole Farkin family. Now, I'm sure I won't be alone in wishing Adam and Jenny a wonderful time on their honeymoon in North Wales. I think that's where Adam said they're going. Whenever I talk to him about the honeymoon, he just says he's going to Bangor for 2 weeks. Now they say the best man speech is the worst few minutes of the groom's day. So fortunately for you, Adam, it's almost over. Unfortunately, Jenny, your worst few minutes, if you are lucky, will probably come later tonight. On a serious note, Adam is a great brother, he's a fantastic uncle, and I'm sure he'll make a fantastic husband. If he needs any advice, well, pardon my thunder stolen here a little bit. If he needs any advice, I'll just give you these 2 words, yes dear, and remember the 5 rings: the engagement ring, the wedding ring, the suffering, the torturing, and the enduring. I can honestly say that in Jenny, Adam, you've managed to get one of the best girls possible. I do have to say how lucky you are. You will leave here today having gained a wife that is warm, loving, caring, who is both funny and beautiful. And Jenny, you'll leave here today having gained a gorgeous dress and a lovely bouquet of flowers. Now, in case any of you are wondering why I asked Adam to place his hand on Jenny's, I will tell you now. Adam, in my final role, it was with great pleasure that I've been able to give you the last few minutes in which you've had the upper hand on Jenny. It will almost certainly be the last. Now, if you could join me in a toast to some very important people without who today just couldn't be the same, I'm sure that at some point we will shuffle past them and exchange a few fond words. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to raise a glass and say a toast to the bar staff. So, the bar staff. And finally, it gives me immense pleasure, not to mention relief, to invite you all to stand up and raise your glasses in a toast to Adam and Jenny, the new Mr. and Mrs. Green. We wish them well for the future, and hope they enjoy a long and happy marriage. Mr. and Mrs. Green. Adam and Jenny. And that's good night for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adam and Jenny are now going to cut the cake. So if you want to take photographs, I'll do that here.
That was very funny. I know one person who didn't. I always thought Nathan was good. His face was still a face that was like really disrespectful.
Who won the sweet?
Oh, Duncan, you went off there.
Very, very good actually. Very, very good. I can't believe you've done that well.
Right, pal?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. We were all thinking. You want a cupcake or what?
And I did.
No, you're supposed to just do it like that. You're all good for a minute.
Well, there you go.